Hey folks, Orgonite Austin with Ether Physics. That's right, Ether Physics. Somebody's got to write it. Now, science does not prove anything, it only disproves. So if you can prove me wrong, then you can prove me wrong. But until you can prove me wrong, this is the truth. This is Ether Physics by Orgonite Austin. Okay, I'm going to read this to you. Ether Physics. How does Blackstone Orgonite work? Healthy areas are saturated in particles that vibrate at a rate that is most conducive to the energy flow through biological systems. Running sticks. See, I put running sticks because that's another project that I'm working on. I'm disguising Orgonite as running sticks and taking it to the people who run and telling them it's running sticks. I'm not saying the word Orgonite. I'm only talking about the science and the doctors and how it works and explaining it in a scientific manner to the point where your average everyday individual can understand it, but the word Orgonite is not used. I just identify the science and I call them running sticks because it's an excuse to use them and to get them into people's hands. And when people are interested in running, they're interested in anything that has to do with running, and I have found a way to psychologically connect Orgonite with runners, and I call it running sticks. And the people that I promote running sticks to don't know anything about Orgonite, but they feel the energy. Okay. Let's see. Healthy areas are saturated in ether particles that vibrate at a rate that is most conducive to energy flow through biological systems. Running sticks, also known as Orgonite, provide a field that vitalizes and tunes all energy and ether particles within the vicinity of to the optimum state for biological energetic induction. When an ether particle flows through a healthy field or ray... Alright, let me give you an analogy so you can understand it real quick. Field, ether. Imagine a pond of water, completely still. That is the field. Nothing can move in stillness. So, we put an ether particle in there. In this analogy, it's a BB in water. So you put a BB in the middle of the pond and you move it through water, that water is going to vibrate, okay? That's the analogy of ether vibrating the field. When an ether particle flows through a healthy field or ray of 1000 terahertz, which is long-wave ultraviolet light, that ether particle begins to dance at that rate. That rate liquefies the field to the fluidity best suited for biological structures to move through space, which on a microcosmic level is a conglomeration of color diffracting spheres that cohere together to hold a perspective structure called a body. Kind of like pixels on a flat panel 3D, but 3D spherical pixels. Nothing is truly solid. The conglomeration of spheres that we are moves through and among a disbursement of spheres that we call space. Our ability to move in space at a healthy rate is mandated by the ether's ability to liquefy the field that the spheres float through. Ether frequency is determined by electromagnetic fields. Healthy ether is a frequency that the rainbow... Healthy ether frequency is that of the rainbow, optimally being long-wave ultraviolet light, aka 1000 terahertz at 400 nanometers. Running sticks, Orgonite, creates their field through the plastic, polyester resin, squeezing the minerals inside. This is known as piezoelectricity. The frequency of the running stick's field is determined by the minerals inside. Quartz. Iron filings are used as an energetic fan. Copper acts like a wall, a mirror, and an amplifier. This goes how to feel the field. So here's the ether particle, here's the field. You see this nice curve right here? That is the curvature that comes from healthy frequency influencing the field. If we slow our field down by the electricity we're using, the curve turns to that. And if it slows down enough, here's my business card, it will turn into that. Alright, I've read about it. Now let me tell you about it. ether physics. You can control the vibration of the field by the electromagnetic field that you bring into the area. It will cause the ether particles to dance at that rate. That rate is healthy for biological structures. Alright, I think I said it all. It's really simple. You simply tune the field with orgonite instead of with our electricity, which is 60 hertz, which is also known as electromagnetic pollution, which is causing stagnant atmospheric stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. Stagnant weather patterns. That's what it's doing. Because if the ether frequency slows down, the energy gets stagnant and it doesn't move. So, we tune the field by introducing electromagnetic fields. We control the frequency of the electromagnetic field by orgonite or modern day technology or the sunlight. I mean, I'm sure there's more that I don't know. Trust me, there's more I don't know. So that's ether physics. Ether frequency is determined by electromagnetic fields. Healthy areas, healthy energy, healthy frequency can be controlled by man. Okay, that's ether physics for us. This is Orgonite Austin. I love you.